Hi, Justin.
Hi, Justin.
Hi, Justin.
So, who would like to give a recap of last session?
Recap man?
I found another loss that we ended the session on before we fought him. We got a key from the middle of from the circle. Tavro got an evil artifact, and now he's evil worm man. And then we also got some small magic items from the cows that were not identified.
All right. Honestly, yeah, that's a pretty solid quick recap. So I think we're just gonna get started with as you stumble across this next of the lost, and he begins to notice you and prepare to charge. I need everybody to roll initiative.
What? Who could have possibly seen this coming?
Ryan, I'm assuming I have advantage.
Yes.
Or do you? Yes. Thank God for that.
Look at Nat 20.
Kai, remind me what 3D27 was for.
You'll find out later.
Okay. Let's roll Clara and the NPC. And Gideon, you hear as Tavro and Kai look back and go, another one of the lost, and you are the first to react. You don't want to miss out on the action this time. What would you like to do?
This is all difficult terrain right here because
Yes.
right?
It's pretty clogged up with your friends.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna go 5. This is another 5, so it's actually 10, so that's 15. This is another 5. Well, I can't go into his safe space. Oh.
You can't end it.
You can't end, so you can like go in and then step back out
Oh, okay.
afterwards. It's just difficult terrain to do so.
It's another 5, so that's another 10. That's 5, and then hold on. Sorry.
You sure you want to step into the thorn wall?
No, Dexter decided to walk across my keyboard at the worst possible time. Where was I? Here? I was here, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm at 25. I need to go 5 more. Can I do my dash, like, as part of this? So I can move 10 feet?
Yep. Yeah, you can dash.
I don't know why it's giving me 11.18, but sure. So I'll go there. So that was 20. And then I think I have like 10 more feet left. And then 2. And, it's technically grayed out, but like this is it, right?
Yeah, it's just grayed out because there's no light there, but you have dark vision, so you can see it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry.
Wait, you do because you were given the goggles of the night, right?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna target him, and I'm gonna do what Gideon does the best, and give him a little stabby stab.
That will hit. Yeah, so you are able to jab the mist blade right into it as it turns around and starts screeching, and you kind of immediately shut it up by shoving the blade into its mouth. Unfortunately, you do not get sneak attack on this one because you did not have advantage or an ally within 5 feet.
No, that's fair, and I also can't do my, I don't have my sneak attack. I also don't have a bonus action left, so, yeah, that's my turn.
All right, Tavro, one of your lost kin is standing near you. What would you like to do?
Yeah. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'd like to smack.
All right, let's see it.
Completely new concept, but I will recklessly attack.
Yeah, 23 will hit. As you jab the spear into him and he shudders.
Give me that. Yeah, push it back 10 feet.
Jesus Christ. All right. You
Just
want to
do me the
roll it?
Minotaur, please. Anyway, I'd like to stab it again.
Well, first, would you like to roll the Wall of Thorns damage?
Oh, yeah, was it 76?
7d8.
70. Right. I did it.
As it has to make a dex save to see if it's actually restrained. Yeah, so you are just jabbing it, pushing it back, and it gets tangled up in these thorns, unable to pull himself out. He is now restrained.
Perfect. And then, hold on, 5, 10, 20. Can I go 30, 35? Just so I get out of the way a smidge.
Yes.
I guess actually, 40, just to, just squeeze through.
All right.
This way.
That will bring us to this thing who is frantically going to try and tear himself out of it. Which is going to be a dex save again.
Oh.
And that is enough where he's able to tear himself out. And he kind of looks at the two of you. And Gideon, you did stab him, but Tavro just shoved him into that thorn wall, and it fucking hurt. So you see as he kind of like scrapes his feet before trying to charge through you at Tavro.
Can I try to stop him?
He is not actually leaving your range. What you do have to do is give me a strength
Can I try
saving
and
throw
shove him?
as he tries to barrel through you. He's trying to like knock you to the side to get to Tavro.
Yeah, I want to know if I can like shove him back into the thorns.
It's going
Almost
to be a
like-
strength save.
Yeah.
It's pretty much going to be either you win or he wins. One of you's going into the thorn wall.
Oh boy.
This will be contested by his athletics check.
Wah, wah.
Plus 8. Good lord.
He's strong. You've met Tavro.
I know.
Hi.
So you get shoved into the thorn wall as he rushes past you. And
Hello.
Tavro, he is going to try and gore you.
Yeah, he has advantage.
Why would he have advantage on that?
Because Tavro reckless attacked.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that.
That will hit.
How could this have happened?
And
Oh,
because he was doing it as a charge, he is also going to get the charge damage.
How could this have happened?
You're able to avoid getting shoved back as he does gore you. But instead of being pushed back into the walls, you kind of grab him by the shoulders and the horns and hold him in place. You know, like in action movies where they get pushed back and the legs dig into the ground a little bit and the dirt gets kicked up, but you stop it. That's what you do, as his horns are now buried deep in your stomach. And that will bring us to Escher.
That sounds pleasant.
Oh, perfect.
Do this, do that, and that. Dope. 6, and it has disadvantage on any attack rolls against me. So that's my turn.
Nice.
So I'm gonna move here.
That will bring us to Fox. What would you like to do?
Did we, seeing as I know Escher and that he has basically similar spells that me, did I see him take the necrotic damage normally, or did he?
Oh, you mean the thing. It did seem to eat away at it, but it wasn't as effective as it normally seems to be when Escher's bacteria eat.
Pew.
A 25 will hit.
I'm
Yeah.
sure you've got this.
And this thing is like the flesh is burning, the skin is singed, it's shredded apart. It's still up and fighting, but this thing has already taken a major beating.
I give it off to Kai.
Mr. Gyo, what would you like to do?
Well, it's, I always like to say it's a pretty complicated life that I live here. We stab. We do some more stab. And,
Complicated strategy.
and sometimes we punch.
Yeah, you
And,
you are destroying this thing as you just are beating the shit out of it. But it is still
yeah.
up.
Yeah, it's all because of my very complex strategy that I enacted on this thing. He could have never seen or predicted what I was gonna do.
Yep, it's very rare that you stab and punch.
Hey. No, I was corrected. Never mind.
All right, now the little chaos gremlin is going to. It's 25. Oh, there he is. You know it's firebolt time.
What?
And an 18 will hit. As Clara sends this thing, and more of its like rotted necrotic flesh is burning away, and just the smell of burning and rot is filling the area. She'll take her last 5 feet of movement to step back, and that will bring us back to Gideon. You are currently in the thorn wall.
Yes. Can I get out of the phone wall?
So you can either make a dexterity saving throw to try and get out without damage, or you can force your way out, but you will be hurt doing so. So you can basically, if you just want to take your movement, you can get out by taking the damage. If you are willing to use your action to try and extract yourself safely, it uses up your action, but could potentially get you out of the thorn wall without damage.
Can I try to get out without damage first, or do I have to pick
What-
one way or the other?
You have to
I guess?
choose to use your action to do it.
Oh, okay. I'll try the dex saving throw first.
All right. So let's see that dex save. Hey, Gideon. The DC was 16. You're able to pull yourself out, just barely avoiding any damage as you extract yourself from the thorns that were threatening to suck you in.
Let's go. And now I'm going to move the 5 feet. I want to be a bit more in the middle of this thing here, though, so I'm not directly in the wall. Yeah, literally right behind this guy. And does this do I get advantage on this because he can't see me?
So you used your action to pull yourself
Or does he
out.
notice that I've come out from the wall?
So you pulled yourself out of the
Oh, yeah,
wall
that's
using an action, so you don't have your Mistblade attack right now.
That's right. That's right. Sorry.
Yeah, you only have your bonus action and remaining movement.
Can I do my insightful fighting?
Yes, you can try to, I believe that is an insight check against his deception check for advantage, or for sneak attacks on the rest of your rolls against him.
Insight check.
It did it.
I don't think you can. The -1 versus the +10. Jesus.
Damn.
Am I the only one that saw that looks like it was teetering between a 2 and a 20?
Yeah. Could have fooled her. But no, this thing is on its last legs. It is just lumbering around, and you are able to like see through its movements. You're able to predict where it's going to go before it does. Anytime you hit it from now on, you'll be able to just tear through it.
Sick.
All right, I think that brings us to Tavro.
Yes. Okay. Totally new idea. Recklessly attack with my spear.
Holy shit! Oh my
And it's
god.
crit.
Hey Tavro, how you want to do
Dead.
this?
Can
Ye-
I like hit it and before even realizing it's dead, just push it 10 feet back into the wall?
You can. And it kind of just flies past Gideon and starts getting sucked back up into the wall.
God,
You-
I wish it was me.
You see the candlelight that was leading you here, like kind of the flame floats off of the head of the candle and starts to settle, and it looks like it's about to go into the thorn wall.
I have another fire. Tavra, can you say out loud as you push this thing back into the thorns that you wish that was you?
No. No, when Tavro pushes him back into the thorn wall, he's like, oh, you had your fun. All right, back into the wall.
Is there anything you'd like to do about the flame? Right now, it's like just past where Gideon is.
Yeah, I will say. Well, I guess I'll say for the people like over here that it looks like it's about to hit the wall like last time. I don't really got nothing good for that.
And you know what? I believe it was Fox who was carrying it. So, Fox, Escher, Kai, Tavro, and Clara, it has passed through all of your spaces. If you would like to take a reaction to try and do something about it, I'll say that's basically an opportunity attack.
You know what? I'll do it.
Our reaction be leave because
Okay, well, I was still targeting the thing, but it's the closest thing we have to an enemy that we can hit.
Yeah, so what exactly are you trying to do to it?
So, unarmed strike basically to try to stomp out the flame as it goes past me.
Sure. So with a 20 and 11 damage, you kind of It's like when you try to pinch the head of a candle to put it out, except much larger, so you kind of just do a big clap with both of your hands. And as you do so, you catch it between your hands, and you feel it singe your skin just for a moment before you feel something hard in your hands. You open them back up to find a key.
Mm.
And having prevented the next forest fire, we can go to calm music.
I have no idea what triggers these things to turn into keys.
I'm going to immediately turn to Tavro and be like, I think you deserve to get one out of this area.
Also, Tavro, definitely add a kill to your list. I believe that brings you to 21, correct?
Yes, I already did.
I would also love to know how many kills I've gotten on the unarmed strike on my turns since having the dagger.
Probably a few.
But yes, Tavro, you are one key richer.
Yes, thank you. Tavro's not doing well.
How bad do you need healing?
It's not even necessarily how bad I need healing. I'm out of shit.
Because I can heal you, if you need it.
I definitely could. I'm at like 1/8 of my health.
I can give you 20 d6s of healing.
That would be nice.
If you're willing to wait a minute, I can give you a lot. Do you need it? Because you need the health more than most people.
I mean,
It's more if we run into another lost, I don't want to be incorporated into the thorn wall if I go unconscious.
Do you want me to do it? It's gonna be a 3rd level spell slot.
If you're willing, yeah.
Alright.
'Cause I mean, I can use most of that health.
So everybody's gonna have to wait a minute, and I'm gonna pop one of these at 3rd level. And
Oh yeah!
I'm gonna pump every single one of them into Tavro, that way you get all 20 d6. So I'm just gonna roll them.
Jesus Christ.
Hold on, I just do not want to have everybody selected. There we go. Brian, just do this manually because I don't know how to make this healing for you.
Is this 2d6?
No, it's 20. So I'm going to roll it and you just add it because it lasts for 1 minute. It's 2d6 every turn for 1 minute, so that's 10 turns. So you get 65 health back.
Yeah, you can right click and say apply healing.
Alright, I'm almost at full health.
sick.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna.
It's almost as if 65 healing is a lot, and they really did just make that a 3rd level spell.
Would have loved to have taken some of that for myself in hindsight, but oh well.
You can if you want.
Nah, Hippocratic Oath and all that bullshit, so.
Yeah, I'll protect you, Mr. Doctor Man.
Well, it says it's only one creature, including you.
Hmm.
Well, if you are the one.
So
Yeah, well,
every-
it basically
every
lasts for a
turn, I
minute
can
and
choose
every
one
6
creature.
seconds. Yeah, so because he did all 10 turns on Tavro, it was 20d6.
So we just took an extra minute while we were here, and now you're good to go. So.
Oh, thank you.
Cause I think there's one more candle, and if we can get another key, let's get the fucking key.
Yeah,
The candle.
I don't remember where it was. I'm just gonna beg the DM to put us there.
It was on the other side, I
Is
think.
someone holding it?
I
So,
thought we left at the beginning.
Oh, yeah, we can just go back and grab it.
yeah, you have Mr. Keen Mind. You can just head back and get it.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna be honest, we're gonna brute force it wherever it is, we're gonna find it eventually.
Yeah, I'm just gonna bring you guys to the point where it's gonna bring you.
Yeah, because we're gonna go there, so thank you.
Let me just drag you
Actually,
all
about
next to each.
2/3 of the way through, I would like to attack Laura.
Ah, yes.
Also, I'm officially at the point where I have one of each spell slot left.
Yeah, so we're gonna need a long rest, like.
I mean,
soon.
technically that's still 5 spells I can cast.
Oh god, oh jeez, oh fuck, guys in the thorns.
Yeah, thank you.
You
Bye,
guys
bye.
I'll let you guys choose your own marching order, but I think you would
assume we're
stop where Fox is currently would be where you guys stop with like that person being the frontmost, because that's when
Yeah,
you see next thing.
Yeah, I see it. I think I would be up front since I just got a big healing. So.
All right, I'll just scoot
Yeah,
everybody back.
In front of me,
Yeah.
Tavro.
There we are.
Tavro,
I'll put myself in front of the goblin.
I'm gonna stay where I am.
all right. Tavro, with you leading the charge, if you would like to be stealthy, I will need you to give a stealth check. Otherwise, you can just charge in and it'll notice you.
Might as well. I will just say out loud to make sure everyone keeps remembering that I give Connor the vigilant blessing. I will give a stealth check at disadvantage. Just for shits and giggles. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
As you get up to that, it lets out a roar and immediately begins charging you. As you go, yeah, walking through the
We're
forest.
being stealthy. Hell yeah, brother. Stealth that.
Tavro's actually Lil Jon.
Okay. Alright.
All right, I am gonna need them initiative rolls.
What? Who could have seen this coming?
Surely not us.
I got the same thing as last time.
But this time, Fox is the first one to notice. With his blessing of vigilance, he sees Tavro kind of stop in his tracks, hears the roar from up ahead, and is the first to react. What would you like to do?
Brian, is you pushing it when you do it a ability check or a saving throw?
It's a saving throw on their part.
Okay.
Bonus action for me.
Then I am going to. I'm just gonna stay. I'm just gonna say to Gideon, wait, let it come to us, and I'm gonna prepare an action to cast a cantrip when it gets up here.
It might not be able to reach us from this distance.
After it moves towards us, I would like to prepare an action to cast a cantrip on it.
Cool. Which cantrip?
I'm gonna do Fireball.
Sounds good. Mr. Dalid?
Since Fox wants to wait for the monster to come to us, I'm gonna delay my turn until after the Lost.
All right. That will bring us to the Lost.
Hello.
It is able to get up and it is charging you, but yep, that requires an extra 5 feet of movement beyond where it can get and make an attack. So it just stops.
Nice.
The gamble worked.
Yeah, you see this thing charging, you send out a bolt of fire, you smell the singeing of rotten flesh, and then it just stops inches away from Tavro, looking down at the hole burned through its stomach.
It's afraid.
Yeah.
Gideon, what would you like to do?
I am going to just shuffle.
So you can step 5 feet forward, stab it, and then step 5 feet back if you would like.
That's exactly what I was gonna do. Took the words right out of my mouth. Gideon's just gonna do a little stab. Yay!
And you do have sneak attack for this one. I really wish you
Right.
crit on a 19.
Let's go. Do I not crit on a 19? It's only 20, right?
It's only
Yeah.
20. I'm just saying, you were so close.
Fine. Woo.
Nice.
Yeah,
So he just goes and stabs, and then is like he goes back to hide behind the giant cow.
I'm assuming you're disengaging before stepping back.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you bury the mist blade right where the firebolt had hit this thing, and the like steam that is coming out of it, you just hear it sizzle against the burning flesh. Tavro, what would you like to do?
It's a difficult choice every time it comes around. Quick question: if the loss were to be if it were to be pushed into this spot, would it be into the thorns?
This spot is like the last point outside of the thorns. So like
Gotcha.
this
Then
and
follow-up
this
question.
are both safe.
Gotcha. Okay, that's exactly what I needed to know. Unsurprisingly, I'm going to recklessly attack this biatch. Nat 20. Two nat 20s.
Damn!
Can you get,
What
like,
the fuck,
can we
Tom?
just make that a double crunchy crit?
Uh,
Like,
no,
just automatic 2 6s.
no. What it is as you are about to strike this thing, you feel your hand almost guided slightly lower down than you were originally planning. You hit it in this kind of like necrotic sac that is containing some of the energy keeping it alive. And you just hear this whisper in the back of your mind, and it goes, "You keep feeding me, and I'll help you. I'll make you strong."
Oh god, I thought it was gonna tell you to eat.
I don't want to eat this undead. I will give him the push. The punch.
Or you give him the push. A 21 will
Oh.
succeed.
I mean, that's fair. I don't have a bit. Or I guess I won't do it. Yeah, then I will. We're kind of all in a big fucking line.
Bro, do you think you could move through its space just to get to the other side of it?
I don't think so. I think this looks pretty claustrophobic around him. I could. I might just use my second attack to try and shove him regularly. That way, like, Kai, you could, like, sprint up to where it now is.
Yeah.
And then I'd still have the 10-foot range. Yeah, I'm gonna just try to shove it.
Give it a nice shovey shove.
So just an athletics check, right?
It is just a contested athletics, yeah.
This is not with advantage, because I'm not raging or big in any way. But that's a pretty good one.
And he got a pretty bad one.
Nice. So it's only 5 feet back, but just to make some space.
Yeah, he does stumble just a few feet back. He got up and he was like, "I'm gonna fucking kill these guys," and he was immediately burned, stabbed, gored. Like he's having a bad time.
Question. Can Brian push him here? Is that a thing? Can he do that?
I feel
You wrap his hands around 90 degrees and then push sideways.
Yeah, probably not.
Horns?
I'm just gonna read, because if it says push 5 feet back, then I'm gonna say no. If it just says
Yeah.
push 5 feet, I would say it allows him to choose the direction.
It says away from you.
So probably just back.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
if it's away from you, I would say it cannot be to an adjacent square of you.
Yeah.
If
Yeah, that's fair.
if you
that's
had
fair.
grappled it beforehand and made a successful shove, I would say at that point you can do it in any direction. But if you're just doing
Yeah.
a normal shove, it has to be away from you.
I got you.
But I mean, it is 5 feet away from you. You could you could get him here.
Oh yeah.
I would. That's 5 feet away from you. I'd be totally fine with that. You just can't push him here.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if I can do it, then I can do it. Then I'll do it.
Do it, do it.
Man, I've just been bullying these things.
And you've been doing a good job of it.
Yeah.
And
Alright.
yet again, these things fail.
Alright, so should I roll the damage?
Please do 7d8.
Yep. I'll take it.
It's wild that a 26. Oh, I did minus 36. Plus 10. It's wild that a 26 is one of the lower rolls you guys have gotten for that.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else, Tavro?
I will actually. Oh no, because then it would still be able to get an attack of opportunity. Yeah, no, I'm done. I'm finished.
Escher, what would you like to do? You see this thing, just like every other one that Tavro has ever touched, get pushed into the thorn wall.
Do me a favor and just move it back because it says it's blocked by a wall. So I
Oh,
can target it.
yeah. You know what?
Go
I'll
to
put him into this one because I feel like the
Dex
wall
save.
might be a bit
Yeah,
further
yeah,
there.
that's fair.
Oh, nice. Dex save, or it takes max damage from that.
It fails.
So it's 12 acid damage.
The Lost loves deck saves.
It doesn't. It really doesn't.
And that's all I'm doing.
And yeah, so Clara's gonna do the firebolt.
Dear God, who could have foreseen this? Could you?
She's killed
And-
every one of these.
No, Tavro killed one of them.
I thought the... Did he?
Like
I killed
literally a minute ago.
I thought she got a finishing blow with the firebolt.
I think she got it on one of them. Not
She got it on 2 sessions ago.
yeah.
But yeah, Clara sends out this burst of flame. Okay, you know what, Kai? I'm sorry, not every combat can be a winner. You guys are strong. Clara sends out this bolt of fire that singes it, and then following it, which one of you is holding the candle?
I don't know.
Me.
I'm me or Fox, probably.
You can choose now.
Just say it was me,
Okay.
and then that way Kai can grab it.
Cool.
I was about to say, since it's my turn anyway, and I see this thing die, can I just be ready to put out the candle?
Yeah, you
as
know
it
what?
Jumps?
Yeah, as it gets to your turn, I'll give you advantage on this now. So it's advantage on the dexterity check, or yeah, unarmed strike to try and snatch this thing out.
Yeah, I think I got it.
Yeah, you got it. Do you do at least 4 damage? Yeah, you do. Let's go back to the happy music.
I can't do less than 4 damage.
Yeah, so you see this thing die, you're ready, you immediately turn around, you see the flame leap off, you clap it in your hands, and you now have gained 1 more key. And you have now seen all 4 of the candle flames dissipate.
Yeah.
So we only got 4 keys.
Box, you were the candle bearer, so this one's yours.
Oh, thank you.
How many does everybody have?
Boom.
I still only have 1.
Shit.
I have 2.
Yeah, we
I
after
have
the next
2.
room, we might need to go to the bazaar.
Okay.
It might be our
I got-
only option. But we'll see if there's keys. All right, what are we?
Is there anything else you...
Leaving.
I mean, just because you guys don't seem very interested in the maze aspect, do you want me to just bring you to the outdoor?
That would be lovely.
Yeah.
We already got to the end. Everything else is just tedious at this point.
Are we just moving to the next room?
There we go.
Yeah.
So it's
think
just
so.
a question of, are we rolling for next room or are you going to the bazaar?
No, we can do the next room. I think we have enough keys.
Moving on, I think just next.
Yeah.
Is anybody in like a really bad situation right now?
I have none of my abilities, but health-wise, I'm great.
All right. Everybody tick up their golden key. You're one more room closer to your next charge.
I
Oh, I was
don't
just
have
keeping
the
track of
charges
how
listed.
many golden keys
Yeah,
we have.
So you have
Which is
haven't been
one.
keeping track.
one golden key. Let me just check how many rooms you've been through then.
Yeah, we've all been through the same number, so I mean.
Yeah, so it was 5, and then you did the sewers, and then you did here. So this would bring you to 7.
All right, now I'm
Yeah,
keeping
we're
track of
going,
it.
we're going into our 8th room.
You're going into your 8th room. Yes, so you have 7. You have 1 2/5 of a charge. And
Okay.
I am going to need someone to roll a D38.
Brian's been rolling well, just have him do it.
1d38.
Indeed.
36.
That's one down from where we are.
It is. Give me a second. Ooh, I like this one.
Oh no. What have I done?
Give me a second while I, do the whole copy tokens over onto the next map and bada bada bing bong. Oh god, you're not supposed to be on a diagonal in this next room. We're gonna do a little bit of resetting Fog of War before I activate the scene for you guys.
Do you want us to just rearrange on this map?
Nope, I already moved you.
Do I have anything I can use?
You've got a spear, and or a sword, whatever it is. Spear, right?
Yeah, but if I can't rage, then I want to use the spear so I can use a shield. So I can still kind of tank.
Well, you can one-hand a spear, can't you?
Well, I'm just saying that's why I'm not using the greatsword.
All right. So everybody remove a key from your
Yep.
thingy. I'll do that for Clara. And I'll describe the room as soon as I find out where she's been tracking her keys and can remove them.
Oh god.
Down to 1.
All right. So as you let your keys dissolve into the door at the edge of the hedge maze, you find yourselves appearing now inside of a stone room. So it's kind of stone on all sides as well as beneath your feet. You see another door across from you, and the each of the tiles on the floor, other than this kind of first row that you're standing in, you see a rune etched into it. And what languages does everybody speak?
Minotaur, Celestial, Common, Giant.
I speak Common, Vidalcan, and Druidic.
Give me that giant clutch.
I think the only thing I have that other people might not would be Draconic. Oh, and the pet has that, so I don't think I speak anything
Goblin
unique.
Celestial.
I do not have Draconic, actually.
What?
He's just friends with a dragon, but he's known her for like
Yeah.
2 weeks. He hasn't learned her language.
Hey,
He doesn't have the keen mind feat. It doesn't take him 1 day to learn someone's language.
can I do that? That'd be great.
I'll just ask, does anybody speak Elvish?
Oh, yes. Yes, I do.
Then you are able to actually make out the runes that are etched with across the ground here. And it's a fucking good thing someone did, because otherwise, yeah.
Here I was immediately taking a screenshot of the map and flipping it upside down and making sure it wasn't just words.
No, it's straight up Elvish.
I saw what looked like it could be an upside down E, so I had to try.
So Pat, I'm sending you something directly.
Okay. We're all dead. Okay.
But yeah, so everyone is able to see this kind of room filled with stones with each one an Elvish rune etched into it. You see some like vague, you see some like floating lights. So there are like these kind of tealish glowing lights that are just floating a little bit above, illuminating the room as well. Would anybody like to do anything?
I would. Hey guys, some of these letters on the floor are words.
Whoa, letters
I mean-
are words.
Yeah. You want to elaborate?
I'm still trying to make it all out. But I can tell you it's a word search of some kind. Each row has a school of magic that seems to be associated with it. This second row here says necromancy. And I can see the first row. These 5 here. I'm just gonna ruler it. These 5 are magic going backwards.
Should you just have like the Elvish alphabet as a reference?
No, he basically sent me the floor but translated into
Yeah, I
English
just
letters.
sent him it with English letters.
That is
Yeah.
so much nicer than I was expecting.
If you speak Elvish, like I'm not gonna give you a fucking codex. Fox, as you cast Toll the Dead, you kind of hear it resound. You hear it resound and echo a bit more throughout the room than you're normally used to. And over a few seconds, you see as this second row begins to illuminate with so I don't know if you guys can see that.
Nothing changed.
No.
No.
Nothing.
I see a radius out here, and now it's
No,
gone.
that was an accident.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah.
Well, that's annoying.
You said it was the second row, right? Like,
Do you see that?
can I just?
Yes.
Not. I don't think
No,
you do.
no.
Yeah, they saw what I
I
put
saw
down.
the bar.
Well, actually, when I hover over it with my mouse, Zach, I can actually see that there's something there. It just doesn't look like. anything.
Oh, yeah. You're
Yeah,
right.
same.
Oh, yeah.
There's supposed to be a texture. It's showing up on my screen. I don't know, man.
Yeah, honestly, just put like do like a drag and drop like area effect. Because if everybody can see what I just put down, then we. at
Yeah,
least-
I'm just gonna do a fresh one.
Zach, is it possible? Is the entire ground supposed to look blue to us?
The lights in the room are blue. Oh, can you see that one that I just put down?
Yeah.
Yes.
I can see that.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can. That's what it's supposed to look like. So I can copy and paste the ones that were already there, and for some reason you can see those.
Yeah.
So yeah, as Fox casts Toll of the Dead, you see as kind of like those stones begin to light up, and like purple energy is just illuminating across the Elvish word for necromancy.
Mhm.
Okay,
Get
so we're
another
gonna have to
picture.
cast different kinds of spells.
So this
So-
probably makes a path to the other side, I imagine.
I was gonna say that might either that means it's safe to step on, or it means something is going to happen if we step on those tiles. Because
All right, Kai, you know what to do.
cows and
Yes.
guinea pigs are pretty close. You wanna give it a shot?
You're a scientist. I have hooves.
Your feet are more resilient to whatever might come out of the floor.
Kai just falls through the floor and fucking dies. That's it. Last we ever saw him.
Are you trying to walk over, jump over? What are you doing,
I am
Kai?
jumping to that square.
All right. As you jump over, you're able to land there, and the tiles glow around your feet for a second, but you are able to stand there. It's just
Yeah,
another
okay, so
tile.
we just need to make a path to the other side with these poisons.
Yes.
What happens if we're wrong is what I want to know.
Magic.
Kai, do
Well,
you see
first
any
of
more
all-
words now that you've made it farther along?
Yes, a few. I just needed to make sure I knew how this worked.
Let's just
So
Connor,
I'm
do you
gonna
wanna
come. I'm just
light
gonna walk
into this?
right here. Be like, all right, right here. d- Does anyone have the ability to summon anything?
Yes.
No.
To what?
Conjuration is a word. It goes up and
Hmm.
down this here.
Yeah, about that. That could be a problem.
I have conjuration.
Oh wait, actually,
You do, Gideon. Right
I
here.
Yeah.
do. Ping it.
I can do it.
Yeah, just like right in front of me. It's one of those two rows.
Cause I have a conjuration cantrip.
Can I just cast it and assume it's gonna be in the right spot, or do I have to target it?
I'll say, if he's pointing for you, you can just cast it.
Okay, cool.
I also just opened it in Word so I can.
Wait,
yeah, so I
wait.
can
That is a first level spell. Would you rather me use a cantrip so we don't waste a resource on this?
I mean, if you have a cantrip that's a conjuration, sure.
I do.
Oh.
So I'm gonna drop this and just splatter some acid on wherever Kai was pointing.
I'm putting one of my spell slots back.
And where were you pinging again, Kai?
I was pinging. Hold on. 2, 5. Here.
Yeah, and it's acid splash is a 5-foot cube, so I'll center it right there so it only hits that tile.
Okay. Of course, this is. So, Kai, are you actually like moving there, or are you waiting?
I pointed to it and then stepped back so he could cast the spell there.
All right, I think you can see that new one now.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, I can see that.
Yes.
As the acid splashes across that, you see as those tiles begin to illuminate. And Kai, the tiles you're currently standing on lose their magic and begin to drop out from under you. Give me a dexterity saving throw to see if you can scramble over and grab the newly illuminated one before you fall.
Okay.
A 16 is enough as at the last second you're able to jump across, landing and just barely grabbing onto that before the tile that was underneath you plummets, and you're able to kind of look back down to where you were standing. You're not able to see how far it went. But after about
Good.
8 or 9 seconds, you all hear a crack of stone against stone.
Yikes.
Did you-
I think I'm learning more about how this works.
Are you able to jump across right now? Like, can you get back here?
Yeah, I can long jump that far.
Can you try
Right.
it? Can you just come back for a second?
How are the rest of us gonna? Can we all long jump that far?
No, but I'm not worried about that yet.
I will
Let's-
also note that after a moment, about 6 seconds after you hear the crack of stone on stone, the tile that fell away, like, kind of regrows and reappears in its previous spot.
Gross. But yeah, Kai, if you can get back, I want to try something and would prefer it not to kill you.
Tavro, could you step 5 feet to your side?
Yes.
Clear a runway.
Jump.
So, right
Running
here,
jump
you said
definitely should get me there.
Yeah.
you said that right here is the word magic, right? It's just magic?
Yes.
Have Fox put a light spell on one of those, just as generic magic. I want to see if the first one fell away because you can only have one at a time, or because they were touching.
Yep, go for it.
I cast light.
Light is an illusion spell?
I don't actually know. Look. Evocation
Evocation, and you're casting it, like, over here?
on the magic. The one that
Okay.
just says magic.
It might be coincidence that it says magic. We'll see.
You cast the light spell over to where it says magic, kind of like in this corner. And as the like mode of light drifts over to it, you see the other one fade. The elvish word for magic begin to illuminate. And then you see as all 5 tiles there fall, they crumble apart. And at the last second, you see a key begin to drop.
Oh.
Mage hand. Clara, please.
I'll say that Clara can, as a reaction, get the mage hand. It's able to move fast enough to grab that key.
Wait. Why
That
did-
one might have been an Easter egg.
That doesn't make any sense. Hold on.
Clara had, and another thing to note, I'm going to put a new template there. These 5 tiles do not reform.
Oh.
Pat, is there any kind of distinction between those and the other tiles?
I am finding it now, yes.
What?
So the ones that are like this black template, those are ones that are not coming back.
So, Pat, what's the difference?
Also, Clara had 0 keys, so I'm going to just put that one in her inventory if that's fine with people.
Yeah.
The difference is that the word magic is all throughout this place. Zach, would you
Okay.
allow? Am I allowed to like highlight what I'm finding and send it to everyone?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, just to make everyone's lives easier.
Yeah, that would.
Just because it's funny, can I get, like, lay down on the ground over here and then slap one of the tiles with my hand just to see, like, if weight is put on it, it falls away?
Give me a fucking athletics check. I need to see how hard you're putting pressure on this.
Okay.
Pat, where are you posting this?
Well, that's not what I want to
Also,
do.
this one did fade away.
I was just about to ask, was that actually still there?
You go prone, you give it a nice slap, and yeah, you slap it. It's still there.
Guys, my hand hurts.
Dumbass.
1 second, almost there.
Because yeah, I think at this point it would be reasonable to assume I would pull out like parchment and like a piece of charcoal and just tell you like start translating.
Yep.
You would pull out for shame.
I mean, I'll say if you want, like, over the course of 15, 20 minutes, Kai is able to work with Escher to translate the entire thing, and I can send that photo to everybody.
Yeah,
we
that
are
would be-
civilized. We use pens.
So
Sorry,
the blue
try
are
putting-
schools of magic, and the red are the word magic.
Okay.
Should we try just doing the same thing on the magic on the right there and see if we can get another key? Or if the same thing happens?
Yeah.
Sure. Get
yeah,
Chlora
let's try that.
primed.
Clara has the mage hand at the ready.
Oh, I found one more.
So where are you throwing the light? All right.
The one all the way to the right.
Yep. Clara will walk over, get the mage hand at the ready, and because it is ready, as you send the light down onto it, nothing happens.
What?
The mote of light kind of just settles on one of the tiles and it's glowing normally.
Technically,
alright,
light
alright.
doesn't make a
I,
mote.
I was concerned of this happening. Therefore, I guide the rocks.
You did it.
And give me a moment.
How many schools of magic are there?
20.
Yes, as you cast guidance
5, right?
on those. Wait, does guidance require a creature for target?
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
It does.
You don't guide the rocks. It is not a willing creature.
Animate it. Animate it.
1, 2, 3. I was gonna say that I thought each like word of magic had to use a different school of magic, but there's 8 schools of magic and only 7. Firebolt it, kind of just firebolt it.
We'll see if it's school of magic thing or if it's a specific spell thing.
Yeah.
As you firebolt it, you see as this one also begins to crumble away, and Clara is able to snatch the key as it falls.
Okay.
Alright, who's got spells that can target objects?
So that's Connor. That's 100% what it is. That's why Zach asked you before if light was an illusion spell or not, because that each one has to be a different school of magic. Or either that, or it has to. I was gonna say it has to be one of the ones that's in here, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blue and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, did I miscount? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I just
7, 8.
added one more blue.
No, there's 8 red and there's 8 schools of magic. So yeah, there's one for each school. So the one that.
And I just found enchantment.
So, oh, did we miss that? Oh yeah, I see that.
So there's one more that I'm missing then.
I can look for it in a second. Did you find abjuration?
So far, I have abjuration, divination, evocation, necromancy, illusion, conjuration, and enchantment. What am I missing?
You said You said you have enchantment,
Yeah.
divination,
Have divination,
illusion,
have illusion.
transmutation.
That's the one I'm missing, and it's right down the middle.
Yep. Yeah. There you go. Also, transmutation is the one we're gonna end up wanting to use because that goes all the way to the end.
It's a straight line. Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't know if any of us can do it. I'm gonna put this theory to the test though. So what tab am I in? Right here. This is one of the magics, right? Like right here where I'm pinging.
Uh-huh.
I'll acid splash that one. It's conjuration, and have Clara move the mage hand over.
All right. Yep, you have not used conjuration for a magic yet, so it crumbles away, and you are able to have Clara catch the key. So I gave Clara the first key. There are now 2 more keys that you guys have to distribute.
Okay. Also, for what it's worth, I'm just gonna, for the future, I will point out, I do have a transmutation cantrip, so I'm good for that.
We all have an enchantment.
Yeah. it doesn't require a creature.
That is true. Here's the thing I'm worried about. We're in the trial of the cryptic keys. There's a chance that some members of the Rakdos are watching us. Do we want them to know that we can do that?
Let's try getting through some of them before we have this debate.
Exactly.
What if we just do the transmutation and all go over it now, just so in case something triggers and things start falling off, we can just get that over with.
Okay. Then transmutation starts right here, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then I am going to cast this, which is just primal savagery. Basically, just coat my arm in acid and dip my now gooey arm onto this block where it says transmutation.
All right.
Did it.
Yeah, so you send out this burst of goo, and you see as the stones begin to light up with this kind of red energy.
Red? Why is it red now?
Who
The
knows?
transmutation's red, you dunce. God.
What color was necromancy?
Purple.
What color was conjuration?
A different purple.
It was a different shade of purple?
Different shade of purple.
Okay, so my colorblind ass just didn't recognize that. Okay.
No, that's also just very hard to see.
Yeah, I thought
You know
I
what?
thought they were the-
Just to save you guys the insanity, I'll be straight up. I just did the different colors so that I could keep track of the templates myself. Okay.
Is the door closed or open here?
Yeah, good point.
So that is right now it almost looks like a large pane of glass while you're at the end of it. So you can see through it, but there is going to be a risk at trying to jump through.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Just jump into glass.
Let's get rid of more of these dunce tiles, whatever you want to call them, and get some keys.
Fair. I'll run back then.
So, Zach, the other one that so at this point we've gotten 3 of them. Did you just give all of them to Clara?
No, so I gave the first one to Clara, the rest are going to be up to you guys to distribute. I
Can
just
you
wanted to
have
make
them all
sure that
Clara? Just give them all to Clara
Oh,
for now, and
sure.
then when we're done, we'll distribute them.
yeah,
when
so
we know
you
how many we
have 3 so far that
Clara had 0 already, right?
Yeah,
So-
Clara had 0, so she now has 3.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say that right at the end, it looks like
There's one like right here.
there's a magic that goes diagonal starting from here, right? Can I do the I'm gonna use transmutation magic to get that one, just because I have to be able to touch it, and that's kind of so like, that's one of the few that I can touch.
Are the tiles you're standing on gonna fall after we cast the magic on that one?
Yes.
That was gonna be my question, and we really don't have a good one to test that on now.
That's a really good.
Alright,
deck.
alright.
Another one starts right here. Can we reach that from where we are? But then with Mage Hand as well. What's Mage Hand's range?
I'm about to check because that
I think it's
does
30.
matter.
So we have Gideon stand here.
Yeah, 30 feet for
Me
Mage
and
Hand.
Tavro holds Gideon's hands, so if they fall through the tiles after it's cast, we can just yank them over.
So I just put a template where I think we should cast the next spell that is within range hand from where we are right now.
Yeah, so one quick note. Every time you've done it on magic, it is in the middle of the word that the key forms. So you'd be 35 feet away from where the key
Has-
drops.
Has it destroyed the platforms, the other platform when we did that? I don't remember.
Can we do the same thing where you have? Oh wait, there's no tile here anymore, right?
Those tiles are gone now.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't remember if when we used the one that said magic, did that cause the other ones to fade, like the schools?
It did.
Stopped glowing, right?
It did.
When you did light on this one over here, when you use light on it, the I think you had conjuration up. Conjuration faded.
Okay.
So
Yeah, then like.
the key is gonna form here. You're saying? Because this is the beginning of the word, right?
This is where the key would form.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and I don't think we have any way to grab. Wait.
If we
When-
do a spell with a radius, so it hit, like, say an evocation that has some kind of a radius that hit 2 tiles, do we think that would work?
Here's the.
Because evocation
We already
starts.
used it.
Well, yeah, but we can use it again, right? Well, okay, we used it for the magic, didn't we?
Yeah. Here's the thing I'm trying to figure out. What happens if we stand on a tile that's not part of any word?
I'm not sure I want to find out.
Alright, Gideon, me and Topper will hold your hand and yank you back.
Because I'm just
Okay.
trying to think. I'm genuinely trying to figure out that without Mage Hand, how you get these keys.
Be fast.
So what is it that you're trying to do, Gideon?
I don't know. They're just holding my hand.
Step on the tile, Gideon. We've got you.
Kai, you cannot use your
Please.
legal authority to make the stones obey.
Stop. Stop asking for the stone's manager.
See, the problem
There
is,
there
As
are-
bald
there are
Kai
a bunch
grows
of-
a Karen haircut.
There are a bunch of empty tiles around each of the magics. Or not a bunch. I should say each of the magics have at least a couple empty tiles around them. Which
Okay.
could test Vinny's theory of that you have to stand on the non-words.
Topro, save me.
Why? What?
no, have Kai do that. That way he can
All right,
at least try
Fox,
to make a dex save
As
and
you
fall.
hop on that, the tile collapses beneath you, and I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw. I will
Nobody was holding his hand?
I will let
Was I holding his hand?
I will let Kai, Gideon, and Tavro all attempt to make dex saves to catch you. Luckily, you are surrounded by people as you do this.
I can do this.
Yeah, you're
You're just
fine.
better.
You're fine.
I cannot do it better.
My saviors.
Wow.
You kind of just like jump out with your like jumping into a pool with your legs straight and your hands straight up, and you just start sinking when all three of them reach down and grab you by your outstretched arms and save you from collapsing into the depths.
There's no claw, therefore Fox had to channel the Clara energy of save me and jump into danger.
Yeah, with three people all holding you, there's no athletics check. They're able to just immediately pull you back up and throw you back. And about 6 seconds later, you hear the tile crash on the ground beneath. 6 seconds after that, it reforms.
So there's a problem we haven't considered.
Yes.
Using Mage Hand, we can't get any more keys from this side.
Unless we go to the other side by destroying the window.
Damn! It's like I said, we can't get any more from this side.
How do we destroy the window?
Gideon, maybe step back onto the, not the tile.
Don't worry, this is a thinking man's problem. I got this.
Behold!
Like it.
Right where I was about to stand.
Throw the cow at it.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, where are you targeting that with?
Floor's AC.
The window.
Okay, let me look up the properties of this thing that I put.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah, that's only 5 feet.
You got any
That's
bludgeoning weapons on you?
You
Let me
send
check.
out this burst of fire, and it hits the glass and dissipates.
I have my horns. No, theirs was piercing. Never mind, I don't have anything.
Tavro, jump through it.
I have my fists.
No. Do you have any weapons with reach?
Do I have any weapons with reach? Of course I do.
Which ones?
My spear, my glaive.
You want to try hitting the window until it breaks?
I have a feeling that's gonna cause an effect that we don't want.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm open to other theories.
We have to try to at least activate every other school of magic first.
Then we don't get the keys.
Just for shits and gigs, I'm gonna reactivate the necromancy one.
All right, let me change over. So, as you do so, the transmutation fades away, and as you toll the dead just over the necromancy tiles, they start to shimmer once again.
Alright, so it doesn't increase with each magic we get, so there goes that theory.
It doesn't. Wait, what do you mean?
The number of
floor is
spaces we
safe.
could have highlighted.
Oh.
What are these orbs
Wait.
anyway?
Hold on. Can we even use the necromant? Does that still work? Because it's missing a letter.
Also, wait, I'm sorry, I just realized. So far, you used light to make the first magic fall, and then your primal savagery, which is conjuration. Did you use
No,
fire? What is
Firebolt
it?
on this one. We used conjuration, evocation, and
Light is evocation. It shouldn't have. Firebolt shouldn't have worked.
Oh shit! Wait, that's a good point. Then can we just?
I
say
was
that-
still on the light is an illusion spell thing in my head. That's my
Yeah.
bad.
In that case, like, I can reach this one. Can I just say that I transmutation to this one?
Yeah,
'Cause
that's
it's a
fine.
touch for me, and we get the key. Like same
Yeah,
thing as before.
same thing. It's just
Rewrite history.
I had to catch myself because I'm actually writing down which ones you used, and I realized that
No, that's
I was
actually
dumb.
that's good. That's good to know because now I don't have to touch another one of these. So now, yeah, we had evocation, transmutation, and conjuration. So I could, well, Connor, you or I could still necromancy one of these. We just won't be able to grab the key from it.
Yeah.
Okay, I have an idea.
Hmm.
Can we, because we have some rope,
Rope.
Clara can stand right here. You toll the dead here on this magic. And if the necromancy then goes away, we pull her back.
Hey, I have another idea that I'm kind of curious about. How does a monk's slow fall work?
I haven't fallen much, so let's see. I can just use my reaction to reduce the fall damage by an amount equal to 5 times my monk level.
Hey Kai, I have
So
an
how far
idea.
can you fall in one turn? Because that's how
60
long
feet,
it is.
60 feet.
60 feet?
If you're slow falling.
Normally, I think it's 200 feet, but it drops to 60 if you use slow fall or feather fall, I believe.
Kai can't run up walls, can he?
He
I
can.
You can?
Level 9.
Okay. If Kai can get safely to the bottom, we ping all of them, he scoops up all the keys, runs up the wall, and comes back.
Yeah, that's fucking easy. Let's do it.
Wait, I want to make sure
Wait,
you
I
can get to
wait.
the bottom without dying.
This is a hole already. Can I just run down this wall and see what's on the bottom?
You can. It takes you a minute, but you can.
You can run down walls too?
Yeah, it just says run on walls.
Oh
Yeah, just-
shit! Yeah, no, yeah. Let's do this. This is yeah. Let's do that.
It just says move along vertical surfaces.
Yeah, if that's all it says, then I think you can you basically just have a climb speed.
Also, yeah, because Brian, I don't want Pat to throw himself off a building and kill himself. The slow fall you get at 4th level does not change the speed at which you fall. It only reduces the damage you take. So like you slow your fall
Yeah, I
right
was
before
thinking
you
of
hit the
feather
ground.
fall then.
Okay, just
you
feather
are.
fall slows you.
Mhm.
Good to know.
Yeah. So before Kai fucking kills himself.
So
I'm
far down
also
do we go?
going to use my reaction to slow fall it, but
are you jumping or are you climbing down?
oh yeah, no, I'm running down the wall like.
Wait, so
using the
slow
unarmored
fall doesn't slow you down?
No.
Yep.
Yo, welcome to 5e monks being stupid and 1D&D monks not being much better.
All right, so Kai, what is your movement speed? Because I need to know how long it takes you to get down to the bottom.
45 feet, and let's say I'm dashing.
So that's 90 feet per round.
Yep.
It takes you about 18 seconds to get to the bottom. Actually, you know what?
Oh wow.
I'll say it takes you the 12 seconds of 2 rounds for you to be able to see the bottom about 20 feet further with your dark vision. And you look around, and it looks like you can kind of see
Corpses.
you do see some corpses, not gonna lie. It looks as if though the tiles reform up there, it's not that they stop existing down here. The floor is riddled with like basically broken tile, just completely covering the ground. And you can see kinds of mounds of where people have fallen and died in the past. Some of them are sliced apart by the tile. Some of them are covered by more tile, depending on how long they've been there. And I need you to give me a perception check.
Can I turn that into an investigation to see
Yeah,
if
investigation's
these bodies
fine.
have keys on them?
Investigation is fine.
Well,
Well,
From where you are, you can't really make out anything more than what I've said so far. But seeing these corpses that are like you can't really make out the bodies or anything. You can just make out lumps that are vaguely humanoid shaped that are like covered in broken tile and stuff like that. If that makes
Yep.
sense.
yeah. Alright, odds of undead.
so hear me out. If I'm understanding the description right, there's another solution to this, and it's fail so many times that stones keep breaking on the bottom and you fill that whole pit.
I'm gonna be
Possible.
straight up with you. You have to roll for every 30 minutes you spend in a room. If you are going to break 200 feet worth of tiles, it's gonna take you a minute. It's gonna
Yeah,
take
if
you a
anybody-
few rolls.
If anybody else shows up, they can help us.
Yeah, but I mean, it's only 30 seconds. I will run back up and report what I see.
Alright, I tell you my new theory. Fill the pit.
Yeah, we don't have time for that, but I would like to go dig up one of the corpses and try to find keys on them.
Well, yeah, how about just... Wait, are they corpses or skeletons?
When he is that far up and they are buried, it's kind of hard to tell. If he
Well,
wants to
you
get
understand.
closer, with
They-
the 4
they
on the
were
investigation.
humanoid lump.
Yeah.
Okay.
A 4 on investigation means he's gonna have to get closer to be able to see exactly what.
Yeah,
I'm
maybe-
hoping that this doesn't turn them into undead, but
Look, I don't feel like clicking the button. I'll pop a guidance on you and then say, run back down and make sure it's safe for yourself before we do anything else. And if it's not, run back and we'll abandon this plan. Don't try to fight. Unless it's
Her.
I mean, if it's like zombies or skeletons, go kick their asses. But
Roger.
if it's
I
like
will
the
run
garbage
back down.
pit monster,
Yeah. Alright, I'm running back down.
All right, and you're actually like ending
And I'm
up
going
on
to
the
go
ground
up.
this time.
Yeah.
All right. You are on the ground, so you're able to see like the various corpses and stuff. Now that you're closer, you're able to get to like the nearest one to you in the bottom left. Lots of people have fallen. It's not too hard to find the first one. You're digging around and you do find it's strange. The corpse is skeletal, but you've seen give me a medicine check actually.
oh shit! Pat, come back! Come back! Pat, come back!
I'm gonna do what the DM says first.
I know I can't tell you this, but I think I know what it is.
Mommy.
I'm actually curious to see if you know what it is, but you are able to kind of look through the corpse and you're very close to death. You've made it your monastic study. You've inflicted a lot of it over the last 2 weeks. You're pretty familiar with death and corpses. You are looking at it and it's strange. Usually when something is killed and it still has its clothes and things on it, that means it has rotted away. Otherwise, if something has like attacked it, usually the clothes are torn, disheveled, destroyed.
Right.
The clothes, armor, weapons, all perfectly intact other than crumpling and trampling from the broken tiles. But the corpse has been completely picked clean of flesh, almost as if something has eaten it.
Yep, there's a boy down here.
Come back.
And I'm going to need you to give me one more perception check.
It's for a sneak
behind you.
attack.
It
Also,
is
yeah,
for
Zach,
a sneak attack.
I sent you a message with my bet, and I'm still thinking I'm right.
Alright, an 18 is pretty good though.
All right, Vinny, how much money?
No, quarter.
A quarter? I'll take you on that bet.
Hey, that's like one drink at Kelly's on Tuesdays 5 years ago.
All right, I'm going to make a private roll for the stealth check. And you do notice it the moment before the claw tears through your back. You're able to turn around, catch it, and it will make a normal attack roll against you. And
Oh, I think I was wrong.
I am going to... I'm going to keep these private just so that I don't give away what the creature is to everybody else. Pat, I might bring you on to like... You know what? Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'm going to bring you to the side.
That's fair.
You kind of just look like you're in a black space now, right?
Yeah, it's kind of just foggy.
Cool.
But like I see.
Yeah, this is the bottom now, I've decided. You see... Yeah.
Oh god.
No, pop into the other... Pop into the general just so I can describe it without giving it away to everybody else.
Okay,
We're in
bye.
danger.
So you see a tall, lanky humanoid figure, kind of like 8 or 9 feet tall, hunched over, one large beady eye in the middle of its head. There's like cartilage and exoskeletal spines running up and down this thing's back. And as you turn around to see it, it lets out like this strange chittering. And you hear like the start of a telepathic connection in your head right as it brings its claw down onto you. And we're going to move into initiative after it makes its attack. It's not going to be with advantage because you got the thing, but it is still a surprise. Oh shit. Delete. I didn't do it blind.
I did. Yeah, they probably all saw that.
Oh, well. Stop making it public. Okay, I guess I can't make this not visible to the public, so fuck it, we can go back into the other chat. That's fine.
Okay.
So apparently I can't make this one private for some reason.
Hi, buddy.
So I guess y'all know what it is.
It's like
Oh
a
my
change
God.
thing we do.
A psychic message from the god.
Also, Kai, did that first... I deleted it too fast to check. Did the first one hit you?
The first one, I think it rolled a natural 7.
So no.
And I'm not saying that to cheat. Like, I think it was
Nope.
just a 7.
That's very, very possible. So you kind of hear this chittering in your head, and all of a sudden, you feel like you haven't really felt since the beginning of this adventure, surrounded by these starving goblins in the Gruul camp, looking through their cages with the wargs and the beasts that were eyeing you hungrily as if they had seen prey. And you look around as you see more and more of these large, beady green eyes begin to glow in the darkness as they all attempt to swarm you. And I'm definitely gonna change the music to something less peaceful now.
No, well, have fun, Tat.
Alright, well, fun part is, in initiative order, I cannot end my turn on a vertical surface without falling.
Nice.
Oh boy.
Just go back up.
Well, I think his point... Does it specifically say you can't do that in initiative? Because then you shouldn't have been able to do it normally.
So it says you gain the ability to move along vertical surfaces on your turn without falling during the move.
Yeah, so that means you definitely could not run 200 feet down without falling.
Well, but if I did it constant...
It doesn't matter. It's about the fact that you can run vertically for 6 seconds. You could slow fall between the turns, but that doesn't stop him from falling back to the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
You've made it down to the bottom. You can't get back up.
Yeah.
But he just did.
Yeah, except...
Well, that's before we knew the rules.
Yeah, that's because I had misunderstood the rules because of it, how it was being stated. If you can only do it over a 6-second period, he never made it back up. He's just at the bottom.
Yeah, it says on your turn.
Wait, what ability is this? Which one's it?
Unarmored movement.
Oh, it's
The
unarmored
9th
movement.
level,
So Kai, this is what
Jack.
you're able to see.
Oh no. Guys, I know we joke about Kai dying. Kai might die.
In no
Oh, no.
campaign, we've just kind of done it where if you're not in combat, you can just do it for a while.
Yeah, that just don't make sense though, because the only thing about it being in combat is that it's like, whenever something says if you can do it for your turn, that means you can do it over a 6-second period out of combat. If it says you fall at the end of your turn, then that means you fall at the end of 6 seconds. Because you didn't get a climbing speed, right?
No. But I can dash. So I can still get 90 feet up.
Do you have any key points?
Yes.
Step of the
Yeah,
wind.
you can step of the wind,
Well, yeah, I guess that still only gets me to 135.
Well, while we're figuring this out, you all are able to hear this kind of like chittering from below as Kai, do you shout?
Yeah, I'm going to say, we're not alone here.
Cool, everybody roll initiative.
I mean,
Yahoo!
sure. My turns will consist of doing nothing, but
Oh my, that's so many.
Yeah, there's currently 8 around me.
Oh boy, one for each of the schools of magic.
Aha, I see.
Yeah.
I can't see him, so
Correct, none of you can.
I'm hoping this is just for flavor's sake, but it will probably be true anyway. They're literally just surrounding my character.
No, they literally are. They claw
Ah,
around and they surround your character. I will say, the one who's going first in the initiative tracker is the one who had just clawed at you. So Clara's going to go next. What is everybody's dark vision range?
300 feet, baby!
Tavro can
Dark
see.
vision?
Once,
I have no idea what my range is because I'm just wearing goggles.
60.
so
Yeah, so
Tavro, I'm
probably,
going
like,
to
right here underneath.
Tavro, I'm going to copy you over here just so that you can see. You're looking down on this.
I see.
Hello.
Clara's the first to react. I think she's at 60-foot dark vision. Yes, 60-foot dark vision. So I'll let you guys choose what you want Clara to do, but she cannot see Kai.
I don't know, just do nothing on our turn.
She'll ready a firebolt for if she can see an enemy.
Yeah, like, I don't know her character sheet, and this is sticky enough situation that I'd rather Kai just go.
Fair enough. This one is going to do a thing.
Weird
Uh,
insight.
Kai, I need you to give me a deception check.
Aha. Oh, can I convince them that there's not actually any meat on my
You
bones?
did it. You're the best.
It-
no, that's not
It was the thing that rolled bad. Kai's fine.
Woohoo!
All right, so it uses that for one and then just makes a single claw attack against you.
That's not a spell that it's doing, is it?
It's not. It is a very natural part of this thing as a creature.
I figured, but I have to ask every time.
Yeah. Hey, there are things you can Mage Slayer on these things. It's just not that one. That was basically the equivalent of Gideon's, like, insightful fighting thing.
And you said he had to roll a deception check, right? Is that what he had to roll?
It was Deception versus Insight.
Pat, if you get hit with another one, don't forget, I gave you a guidance. That is technically a skill roll. You can add the guidance to that.
Alright.
You know, you haven't used it yet, and I did give one to you.
I have not, you're right.
All right. Now it's time for this one to do probably the same thing.
So, like, yeah, if you just use it, honestly, just, like, use it here. Yeah.
Don't
So-
let them know you commit tax fraud.
It is going to incite you, and you are going to give me another deception check.
You can.
I'm
you
glad
can
I
choose-
used it on that.
You don't. I just realized you can use it before or after.
Unfortunately,
Oh my god, it didn't matter.
unfortunately, this thing's insight is good enough that it's able to overcome.
God damn.
And you kind of just hear this little telepathic thread as the chittering from one of them just becomes a little bit clearer. And you just hear death, necromancy, necromancy. And now it is going to try and claw you. Nope. Kai, you are up against you are like 5 feet away from the wall just to have gotten to that corpse. You are surrounded by 8 of these things, and the chitinous clicking of their telepathic bond with you is starting to like bore into your skull. Only one of them has been able to say anything that sounds meaningful so far to you. What would you like to do?
I am going to use something that I think I have never actually used. I am going to use my action for the Hour of Reaping.
Why
against-
am I rolling? I'd rather not.
Oh, it targeted everything that's in my range, technically,
I'm just
in
not gonna
30
roll.
feet.
I'll undo any
so-
damage it does to you guys.
It also targeted myself. I didn't target any of this, it just forced it.
So what does this do?
It doesn't do
You've
any
never
damage,
you've
so-
never done this before, so I have no idea what it does.
Each creature within 30 feet of you that can see you must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be frightened of you until your next turn.
Ah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, these things are not immune to that. So what is the DC? 14?
8 plus...
All of them fail but one. Or sorry, all of them fail but 2.
Yeah, it is a 14.
Is this an action for you to do this?
Yes, and I figure it's going to be worth it.
Okay.
Yeah, so that 2 of them are able to get you, and it would be the first one, so top, middle, and bottom right are not afraid of you. The rest of them start cowering and kind of like edging away from you, covering their eyes and face in fear.
Okay. And then I don't think it's actually going to be worth it for me to... I mean, I could try to fly away and not be surrounded by these things.
Wait, you can fly.
Yeah, not 200 feet.
Is that the distance? Is it 200 feet?
It's
200
one
feet from
dash.
top to bottom.
Shit, that is out of
Wouldn't
range.
you
Every
run,
spell I have.
then fly in between each turn?
I tried to make it very clear with how long things took to fall.
Connor, my flight is as long as my movement that turn.
You see, you climb up with the dash and then you just fly.
Okay, and then I'm still 135 feet of the way there.
Yeah, he literally
And
has
then I
no way out
fall.
of there. Like, even if you win this fight, we can't get you out. Rules is written.
Well, rope low enough for me to grab.
Yeah.
I know we have enough of it.
You do. We went over this 2 sessions ago.
Exactly. I only have 2 key points though, and I'm going to save them. So I will end my turn.
All right, Escher. You hear the combat from below, but you can't really tell what's going on without being able to see more than a few feet down from
I'm
where the
gonna be
light
honest,
is.
There's literally nothing I can do in this situation. If anybody's gonna get like a rope to try and pull him up, I'll help them do whatever they can do. Otherwise, I offer nothing to this combat, so you can just skip me.
Okay.
He's out of range of all of my spells. Like I'm useless.
Just drop a badger down.
I don't have those.
All right.
that.
This is going to be another insight versus deception.
Well,
I'm also going to start marking the ones who actually succeeded.
I'm sorry, I have one thing I could do, and I think it would kill you too.
without guidance, I literally can't beat that, so I'm not even gonna roll.
Fair enough. And you kind of like hear this one, the chittering from this one also now becomes more legible to you as you hear Dragon's blood, dragon's blood, dragonborn. And it is going to try and claw you.
Oh god, they're getting closer to knowing you commit tax fraud.
Still not a hit because these things apparently cannot roll for shit.
Not to mention that was supposed to be a disadvantage.
So it definitely doesn't hit. Yep, that is one of the frightened ones. Let me also mark that.
Ooh.
How long do they stay frightened for?
Until the end of my next turn.
Why did it only apply to one of them? There we go. All right. Fox, what would you like to do?
Can I see a rock?
Yeah, there's like some pebbles and stuff you can pick up.
I'm gonna pick up a rock, cast light on it. Come on, Spell.
No,
You can do it.
no.
I'm gonna cast light on it, and then I'm gonna throw it down into the pit.
All right, that works. Yeah, because you can see where the light source is. So with that, I'm just going to move them back here so everybody can see because, you know, you guys can see now.
Okay.
Move me back. Move me back.
Yeah, there's an
And
option.
light
and
is
it's
my
not a good one.
action, item interaction. So yeah, I'm just gonna just move aside so more people can fit.
All right. Yeah, so you're now looking down on this swarm of creatures, just trying to tear apart Kai, doing a real bad job of it.
Kai, he's our man. If he can't do it, well, there's a full list of people that probably can.
All right, Gideon. What would you like to do? You can see now as the the rock of light is now, it kind of pings off one of their heads. Not enough to deal any damage, but
I'm gonna move myself.
Oh, so the rock isn't enough to do any damage?
no.
It's a panther.
Oh, okay. We could try to destroy a tile and have it fall on one of their heads.
Actually, that's kind of that's an interesting idea, actually.
There are 4 of them that could work for right now.
I mean, I guess I can do that as long as somebody can pull me back, right? I mean these tiles are all
can't.
missing right here.
We can't. If you jump on that tile, you are your only hope is you getting back.
Well, just touch it with your foot. Not full
Can we-
step.
Fox already tried that until you go full weight on it. Didn't.
Ah.
He was slapping and it wasn't going down.
There is another possibility.
Well, this row is still lit up, right?
Yes. The necromancy tiles are still glowing.
Up until the spot that Kai's on.
Yes. Kai is the first spot that... Kai is the N in necromancy.
Okay, I mean, I guess I could try jumping onto that projectile and then quickly jumping back.
If you fail though, you fall 200 feet and then you're down there with them.
Yeah, I don't really want to do that, so I'm just gonna do what I was thinking about doing, which was just shooting it with my short bow. Wait, it's 200 feet? I don't even think
So,
I can do it.
I
that
do.
far.
Yeah, it would be with disadvantage, I think, with the short bow at
Actually-
200.
But when
Well,
you're shooting straight
It's
down,
straight down. It's not like it's a horizontal limit.
Max range is 320 anyway.
Yeah, so 200 is less than 320.
Yeah, so you can do it with
Yeah,
disadvantage.
but it's really just like aiming 5 feet.
not really.
No. You're still aiming at something that from our perspective is pretty tiny
I guess
and
that's
moving.
fair.
Yeah, I'm still gonna put it at disadvantage. It's
Yeah,
over
no, it
200.
makes sense.
It's over 80 feet away.
Not to mention, I feel like most archers are not accustomed to firing straight down, so it's a little weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that's a skill
Regardless.
issue.
unfortunately,
It'll work.
that is not going to hit as you send down the arrow. But they kind of all look up in concert and watch the arc of it go down, and then the one it was going to hit kind of just sidesteps it while all of them turn back to Kai in unison.
Oh, Pat, I got a real important question for you.
What's that?
How much do you like being alive?
Quite a bit. I've learned to enjoy being alive much more than I thought.
Because, like, I can bring you back, so if that's what it takes to kill them all...
I would prefer not death.
Okay, I'll note that one, but let Brian do his thing.
Hey! By contract, I get to revive him.
I signed no such contract.
I mean,
So,
here's the thing,
Gideon, is
you
there
would-
anything else you'd like to do?
No, I don't think. No, there's nothing else I want to do.
All right, Mr. Cow.
Yes, it's me, the cow. Ba-ba-bee-boo. So, hold on. Move over here. So, could I throw things at them with disadvantage, or would that not work?
If it's out, I will say that there's unlimited. If your disadvantage is under 200 feet, like if your max range is 200 feet with the throne, I will put it to 200 feet with disadvantage because gravity's helping.
Yeah. Okay. Then I will try to hit some of them doing that. So I will throw a javelin at disadvantage. No. I will throw a javelin at disadvantage. No. Never mind.
Oof.
I tried.
As
Also, I'm probably gonna have to get off in a couple minutes.
yeah, I was thinking we would just get to the end of this round of combat and
Yeah.
pick it up next time.
I'd even be fine ending it before all of these things go, but that's up to you guys.
I'll leave it up to you. Tavro just finished the last player turn, so would you
Yeah,
like
that's
to
fine.
have the 4 monsters go, or pick it up with them devouring Kai at the start of next session?
I think I'm gonna get off
Y'all-
right now.
You can all go. I can stay on for them attacking me, and then we can start with Clara next time.
Nah, we'll pick back up with them starting next time because I don't know. There might be interesting things that people can gain insight from.
Okay.
Pat, maybe have you tried talking to them? Maybe they're friendly.
All right. So, thanks
They
guys.
began with attacking me.
They
Bribe
did.
'em.
But thanks fellas for a good session.